It's certainly caffeine is part of my diet. First of all, because I love drinking coffee first thing on the morning. But in terms of performance, I think it's every player is different. Personally, during a week, during training, I tend to stay away from the caffeine products. But come to a game day, an hour or so before a game, I'll take a pre-workout thing with a body science. It's called Chaos. It's got high caffeine content just to give me a bit of energy and a bit of a lift. But otherwise, for me, caffeine purely is a social thing. Go out for coffee. I live here in Sydney on the eastern suburbs, and anywhere from Maroubra right through to Bondi, with a good view of the beach. Sit down and grab a coffee. Protein again is similar. It's very everyone's got their own unique way of using it. Personally, obviously because I'm quite a naturally big, heavy guy, and keeping my weight at a certain level is key for me. So I'm not overly into huge amounts of protein, and I take very lean, just protein only with no carbohydrates. Post workout or post field session, just to replenish the muscles and rebuild what I've broken down, and recover me so I can train to a high level the next day. It's certainly important to have a strong warm up. We warm up for, I think it's a 25 to 29 minute period before a game, and before we get on the field it's a good 20-25 minutes thorough warm up, just so that your muscles then can perform at peak level. That's what we're trying to achieve the whole time, is peak performance. And to do that, your body needs to be ready, your muscles need to be stretched, they need to be warm, and if not, then you risk high risk of injury, pulling a soft tissue, a calf, a hamstring, and then you're just sitting on the sidelines. So it's certainly an important part of the game. My best form of recovery really is just getting out and getting active. For example, after a game, the day after, I like to go down to the beach and have a little swim and have a stretch out there. Anything, just get the body moving again, get the blood flowing. If you don't have access to a beach, go for a walk and find a pool or something, get in there, have a stretch, and just really get the body moving freely, followed by a soft tissue massage. I also find that's great for recovery. And then well balanced diet certainly aids the recovery, and with inflammation of joints and muscles, you can get a well balanced diet, and it certainly helps. Ice baths are a huge part of recovery. I mean, at our club it's implemented in the system that post every field session that everyone in the squad is to get in the ice bath at least 3 minutes, and then it's a contrast cold or hot shower. Do I like them? They're okay. I think mentally I tell my brain that it's helping me recover quicker, so they're good, but can be uncomfortable. But I guess our performance guys certainly know what they're doing and trust what they say. Probably qualified to tell you I've had quite a lot of injuries through my career, and there's no right or wrong way to come back. I guess initially after injury or surgery, it's very hard to keep your mind motivated, but all I can think is set yourself a plan, so you can see the light at the end of the tunnel with an injury. And I think the more positive mindset you can get in whilst going through rehabilitation, the quicker your body will actually heal and adapt to the changes that you're making. Pretty much nerves obviously part of everyone's preparation. Certainly you do get nervous energy throughout the body, but I tend not to let that try and overtake what's going on. I try and get excited, have a conversation with my teammates that are around me, or preoccupy myself with my preparation, whether that's my stretching or something, take my mind away from the nerves. I guess I've been playing professionally for 10-11 years now, so you figure out a way to deal with your nerves, but also that's why we play sport. It means your body's getting ready to go out and compete. At the level you're at, wherever it is, you're going to get nerves. So embrace it and just move on. As I guess the more time you play, the longer you become in part of the sport, you become more experienced at dealing with that. And so don't be afraid of nerves. It's like everyone gets them from top to the bottom level. So yeah, just embrace it and get on with it.